Hi. Today, we're going to focus on the basic practice of A Course in Miracles. But as usual, we'll begin by going deep inside. So close your eyes and breathe into your heart space deeply. And as you exhale, let your awareness sink deeper within. And as you do this, notice that your upper chakras, your higher centers, are also opening up in the center of your forehead and in the top of your head. But continue to deepen your awareness in the heart center. As students of the Course, we know that the world of our perception is a world of separation. Everything that we perceive has its own boundaries and is separate from everything else. So you can say that it is the world of separation. And yet, in our inner sanctum, where we have put our attention now, we are experiencing a world of unity. The world of God's creation. Where there is no separation, there is only God. As we practice the Course, applying it to our daily living, whether we are aware of our unity in Christ or not, our senses provide us with the same view. That is a world of discrete objects with our separate self as the subject. And so there are two words that sum up our work here in the world. And those two words are choose again. From one moment to the next, our perceptions show us a separated world. And our habit is to evaluate what we see, to judge it, and to either like it or dislike it. That is the way of the world. And we are called to exercise our function given us by God, which the Course calls forgiveness. It's our judgment that needs forgiveness. And that, of course, is based on separation, the separation idea. So as we practice the Course, from one moment to the next, we train our minds to see unity, to see the world through the eyes of Christ. However you may experience unity, it may be that you have a feeling of love for what you see. That somehow you are able to see beauty. Sometimes it's a real challenge because of the way perception works to see that. But we train ourselves, we train our minds to be on the alert for judgment. So that we can stop and correct our perception. Today's lesson, 187, talks about forgiveness. But it all comes down to having a very refined awareness We are always seeking to be present in this now moment. So the Course talks about being sensitive to our feelings, so that when we judge, we can feel the pain of the separation that's in that judgment. And that when we see the beauty, that when we see the unity, we feel the love. And that's like our barometer to bring us back to the now moment and to choose again. That's our practice for the rest of our lives here in this world of perception, dysfunction of these vehicles that we are using here to appear to be here. So we need to adopt a grounded sense of God's presence with us always. It's a way of thinking about who we really are. That we are actually the universe. That everything that we perceive with our senses is contained within us. We are the entire creation. Everything that we perceive is occurring within us. And from that perspective, there's only unity. It's a way of going about your day with a sense of reality, the way it really is. As the Course tells us, the way it really is. It's a form for our awareness. A way to realize the self that we truly are. So as you go about your day, realize that it is a succession of holy instants, of precious moments in which you can choose again. You can remember who you really are. Now and forever.